Today we're going to be discussing the White House card. We have some information on it via SBJ. ACD MMA has posted this, and this is from Dana White. So, UFC will fully fund the UFC White House. No taxpayer money is going to be involved, which is great. We'll see how it goes. That could just be straight up BS. Uh, we'll see as time gets closer. Dana could definitely change his mind. Uh, the event should be $20 to $30 million. Main event will be a one of one fight. So that one of one fight should be. We will get to that after we go through everything. But there's only one you can do. You probably already know. McGregor versus Chandler or Masvidal will not be on the card. I don't know if this implies that Masvidal and Chandler also will not be on the card. I'm hearing McGregor is still rumored to fight at the White House. So I am going to take a wild guess and say it's going to be Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. More than likely, but hopefully they can get Jorge Masvidal on the card. I know they want to do a lot of Americans on this. The one of one fight, uh, it's kind of we don't know because Marab has said that there will be no Russians on this card. So, and there's only one of one fight you can make. Um, this will not be a one-off pay-per-view, so they're not going to go elsewhere for this one event. It will still take place on Paramount Plus. No live gate. So like no normal people like you and I could get into that. It's gonna be all like big names and stuff. All political leaders, I'm assuming. Maybe some celebrities. Uh, and the UFC is going to be moving towards no sponsors on the cage or canvas. It's going to be very interesting to see. We've never seen that before. There's always been sponsors everywhere, so it's going to look really plain. I don't know why you would do that. I feel like at such a big event like this, you're gonna want sponsors on the cage. So I don't know why they wouldn't do sponsors, but okay. Uh, so yeah, that is what we know as of now. I know Dana started working on it today. He's got the pen and paper going. I know this is gonna be a real pain, so I'm gonna give Dana some slack for once. It's gonna be rough trying to get this on the White House lawn. The giant cage plus the mats plus people. It's gonna be a struggle for like just everything. You gotta watch out for people coming in, and there's just a lot of stuff to go through. So I know it's gonna be a rough couple months for Dana White. Um, Now for the one of one fight, this is where the other day I'm like, okay, you have to make Topuria versus Gaethje now. I If there's a one of one fight, you have to do Ilya Topuria versus Islam Makhachev. That is the only one of one fight you can do. Unless and if the UFC does this, dude, we all need to riot, okay? If they do John Jones versus Alex Pereira, fuck, dude. Please don't do that. I'm just thinking of that now. I was like, what other one of one fight there? Some people claim that to be a one of one fight, but you're talking. This is for the pound for pound number one fighter in the UFC. You know, um, this is the match you have to make. Ilya Taporia, Islam Makhachev. I'm assuming they would make this at 170. I don't see Makhachev going back down to 155. Uh, I'm favoring Islam in this. Uh, for right now, I could see Taporia. I want Taporia to have another fight, but I also don't think that, if Taporia's done with his legal dispute by March or April, you can't give him a fight in March or April because then he's gonna have to fight uh, a couple months later on the White House card. So, and then again with Marab saying there's gonna be no Russians allowed on the card, which I don't understand that. Who gives a shit? Uh, it shouldn't matter where you're from. You should be able to fight. That's not. I'm not too fond of that idea. No, no Russians on the card. Like, just stupid. But more than likely, going to be this though on the White House card. Taporia, Gaethje. Um, we're all favoring Taporia, I assume. Maybe. I don't know if Gaethje gets those fingers out. I don't know. We could see a Aspinall incident. I'm still a little upset with that whole thing with Patty and Justin. He got his fingers dug in Patty's eyes a few times. So I don't know, man. We could see Gaethje, and then let's say the ref misses it. If you got Mark Goddard in there, he's definitely gonna miss it. And then Gaethje goes ground and pound on Taporia, but I don't, I don't see that happening. Uh, So more than likely, Gaethje and Topuria at the White House card. I don't see how you can do Makachev and Ilya with Marab saying no Russians on the card, and then what was the other thing? Uh, they could also do the other one of one fight, being Pereira and Jones. Dana has still repeated this, so I have some hope that John Jones will not come back. But I've heard Dana repeat he does not want John Jones on the card. He's not trustworthy. So let's keep it that way, please. So, and this is not a one of one fight. Gaethje and Topuria is not a one of one fight. 99% of the people know what's going to happen. The other 1% are just delusional. So, we'll see what happens when we get some more information. Another fight I am certain of happening is Sugar Shane versus Corey Sandhagen. I don't know why this is so blurry. I apologize for that. Uh, yeah, I think this is going to be a title elimination bout uh, for O'Malley. O'Malley's going to jump the line over Umar um, for obvious reasons. They don't like Umar, you know. Just, Umar's not the most entertaining. He's gotten better. He's better than certain other Dagestanis. Um, so, uh, yeah, I say if Sean wins, he gets a title shot. I don't. Umar is probably going to be fighting around May, I would assume. So, and I'm guessing they let Sean jump the line more than likely. So, yeah, that's all there really is to discuss about the White House card for now. See what happens, and I will be keeping everyone updated as we get some more information on this project the UFC is concocting. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you later.